The girl I met on the train. It was a cold evening in November when I first saw her. The train was almost empty. I sat near the window, watching the city lights blur past in the darkness. It had been a long day, and all I wanted was to get home. That's when she walked in. She looked around the train car, then sat down across from me. At first, I didn't pay much attention, but after a few minutes, I noticed something strange. She kept looking at me, not in a weird way, more like she was trying to remember something. Finally, she smiled. "Do I know you?" she asked. I shook my head. "I don't think so." She laughed softly. "That's strange," she said. "You look really familiar." Her name was Emma. We started talking. At first it was just small talk, where we worked, where we lived, things like that. But the conversation kept going, and somehow the train ride that usually felt like forever suddenly felt way too short. When my stop came, I stood up. "So, I guess this is my stop," I said. She smiled again. "Well, maybe I'll see you again." I nodded. Maybe. But as I walked off the train, something in my mind kept repeating the same thought. That girl felt strangely important. The next evening, I took the same train, and there she was again, sitting in the same seat. When she saw me, her face lit up. "I was hoping you'd be here," she said. That's how it started. Every evening we met on the train. At first it was just coincidence, but after a while it felt like something more. We started saving the seat for each other. Sometimes we talked about random things, movies, music, childhood memories. Other times we just sat quietly, watching the city pass by. One night, the train stopped suddenly in the middle of nowhere. The lights flickered. Everyone looked around nervously. Emma leaned closer to the window. "Looks like we're stuck," she said. The train stayed still for almost an hour, but somehow that was the best hour of my life. We talked about dreams, about fears, about the future, and for the first time in years, I felt like someone truly understood me. When the train finally started moving again, Emma looked at me and said something I'll never forget. "I feel like I've known you forever." I laughed. "Yeah, me too." Weeks passed, then months. Our train rides became the best part of my day. Sometimes we got off at random stations just to walk around the city together. One night we stood on a bridge overlooking the river. The city lights reflected on the water. Emma looked at me. "Do you believe in fate?" she asked. "I'm not sure," I said. "Why?" She smiled slightly. "Because meeting you feels like fate." My heart started beating faster.